The new K-drama Would You Marry Me has just started to air, and it has already gained a lot of attention for its cast and storyline, to the point that more and more fans are curious about what really happened behind the scenes while filming the show. The story of this drama revolves around Kim Woo-ju, who's played by Choi Woo-shik and is the only heir to South Korea's oldest bakery. He's really talented in running the family business, but suddenly his life changes when he gets involved in a scheme planned by Yoo Mary, a hot-tempered designer with a complicated relationship history played by Jung So Min. With her previous engagement, she won a house as a prize, but now she risks losing it after breaking up with her boyfriend. So, Mary proposes to Woo-ju, who shares the same name as her ex-fiancé, seeking to keep her newly won house with a fake marriage. This premise has attracted a lot of fans who want to see how this unique story will develop, and even the cast found it very intriguing. In fact, while speaking to reporters before the first episode of the drama aired, Woo-shik revealed that one of the main reasons why he accepted to star in this show was its exciting plot. He shared that as soon as he read the beginning of the script, he became very curious about what would happen between Mary and Woo-ju, how their fake marriage would influence the rest of the story, and what will be the conclusion of this drama. However, he also confessed that he chose Would You Marry Me because he wanted to work with Seo Min and with the drama's director, Song Yoon-wook. So Min said something very similar, explaining that she was very excited to work with Woo-ju, adding that he's someone she always wanted to share the screen with. She even revealed that as soon as she heard that Woo-shik would be her co-star, she immediately thought that filming with him would be a lot of fun. So Min also stated that she's a big fan of the director and his previous works, especially the 2016 drama Another Miss O. The director instead explained that he chose Seo Min and Woo-shik as the leads, not only because of their acting ability, but also for what he described as their puppy-like cuteness, adding that this characteristic makes them a perfect fit for a lighthearted rom-com like Would You Marry Me? Have you ever watched a K-drama and realized you missed something important because you didn't fully understand what was said? Yeah, we've all been there, but thankfully, that's not gonna be a problem anymore thanks to Migaku. Migaku isn't just another language app, as it turns your favorite shows, songs, and articles into actual learning tools. With its browser extension and mobile app, you can study while watching Netflix or YouTube by simply clicking on any word to see what it means. The best part is that you can save new words as flashcards, and Migaku automatically tracks what you've already learned. So instead of memorizing random vocab lists, you're picking up real language from the content you already love. And if you're starting from scratch, Migaku's Korean courses make things even easier. Their Korean fundamentals program includes 54 short lessons that teach you the writing system and pronunciation, complete with visual aids, pronunciation tips, and simple explanations that actually stick. They even explain how native speakers really talk, including the sound changes and shortcuts you never find in textbooks. Plus, with Migaku's optical character recognition feature, you can snap a photo of any Korean text, get an instant translation, and turn it into a flashcard in seconds. And you're not limited to Korean. One Migaku subscription gives you full access to every language they offer. And that's not all. Right now, Migaku is offering 50% off their lifetime plan, plus an extra free month on standard and early access subscriptions. Start learning smarter, faster, and more fun with Migaku today. While the two actors mainly got involved in the drama because of its story, Seo Min and Woo-shik were also curious about the main characters and their interactions. So they both worked hard on making their feelings come across as more realistic, and they explained how they managed to do this. Speaking about his character, Woo-shik explained that Woo-ju is someone who grew up without receiving much love, so he's always quite lonely. However, he added that while Woo-ju might seem cold and indifferent on the outside, he's actually very warm-hearted, and his love towards Mary is sincere. Meanwhile, Seo Min revealed that playing Mary allowed her to show a new side of herself since she's very different from all her previous roles. To achieve this, Seo Min immersed herself in her character entirely and even said that she wanted to become Mary both on the outside and the inside. While filming the show, Seo Min started to think about Mary's life beyond what can be seen on the drama and how she would live her life on a day-to-day basis. Seo Min revealed that she went as far as keeping a diary that she wrote while in character, thinking about what Mary would write. Seo Min also worked hard to master her character's dialect, and for some time she moved to Mary's hometown in the southwestern Jeolla region of Korea to practice her accent. Given the story of this drama, the two leads had to share a lot of moments on the screen together, which means they also spent a lot of time next to each other while filming, developing a close bond. Shik had a lot of praise for So Min and her acting skills, and explained that she learned a lot from her while they were working together. He even confessed that getting to know So Min ended up being the most memorable part of the entire experience of filming this drama. During a press conference to present the show, Shik was asked about his chemistry with So Min, and he surprisingly revealed that they worked so well together that they were able to improvise an entire scene with only ad-libs. So Min confirmed this, explaining that since the director didn't stop them, they just kept going and were able to act freely well over the scripted part. Speaking more about this, Shik added that both he and So Min often came up with unexpected ideas that went further than the script, and since the director allowed them to freely express themselves, every shoot ended up being really fun and enjoyable. Meanwhile, So Min explained that her chemistry with Shik went far beyond expectations, and they worked really well together since the first moment they started to film the show. In a behind-the-scenes clip from the first day of filming, So Min even said that the cast members were working so well that no one could tell that it was their first time filming a drama together. And speaking about her co-stars, So Min described Shik as a cute and lovable puppy who's naturally humorous and bubbly, adding that whenever she was with him, she couldn't stop laughing. Meanwhile, she also praised her chemistry with some of her other co-stars, especially Seo Beom June, who plays the role of Mary's former fiancé. She said that Beom June was gentle, kind, and mature, adding that she sees him as a younger brother. So Min then explained that the great chemistry between the cast members made filming very enjoyable, and said that she hopes that this synergy is also conveyed to the viewers. Even the director praised the chemistry between the cast members, explaining that they were always chatting and laughing when the cameras weren't rolling. Other cast members also had a lot of praise for each other and for the great work of the director. Beom June echoed what So Min said about the chemistry among the cast, saying that after meeting everyone for the first time, he couldn't wait to start filming. He also added that he got so much into his role that he became jealous of seeing Shik and So Min always together. Beom June also talked about his character, who acts as a villain in the show. While he admitted that his character would induce hate in many viewers, he explained that the director didn't want him to be too unlikable at first impression, fearing that many would just change the channel. So Beom June had to walk a tightrope between acting as a villain and avoiding being hated too much by viewers, which proved to be quite a challenge. Meanwhile, Bae Na Ra, who plays the role of department store executive Baek Sang-hyun, explained that he had to film some pretty tense scenes, but he was able to overcome every struggle thanks to the help of the director, who guided him through the most complicated moments. It was also revealed that Na Ra helped his fellow cast members by monitoring the scenes they were filming whenever he was on the set. Shin Seul Ki, who plays the part of Dr. Yoon Jin Kyung, also revealed that she had a few difficult moments due to her role, and she struggled to use some medical equipment, but added that filming the show was a lot of fun anyway. Overall, it seems like the cast had a ton of fun while filming, and various behind-the-scenes moments reveal just how much they enjoyed their time together on the set. Various clips show So Min and Shik bursting out laughing as soon as they finished filming a scene together, while So Min also seemed very comfortable with Beom June while working on cute romantic scenes with him. Even when filming a scene in which So Min had to hit Beom June, she did it very comfortably, and then she immediately made sure that he was okay. However, the funniest part of this scene is that Shik was sitting just out of frame, trying not to laugh while looking at So Min and Beom June's characters argue with each other. The following scene, in which So Min jumps on Shik's back, also caused a lot of laughs, not only among the cast members but the staff. Meanwhile, various behind-the-scenes moments also show some funny bloopers, such as Shik suddenly laughing in the middle of a shoot. Out of all the behind-the-scenes moments shared between Shik and So Min, one of the most interesting happened while they were taking photos for the promotional material of the show. While taking pictures for the drama's poster, they had to hug and stay very close to each other, and Shik even gave So Min a light kiss on her forehead, causing her to burst out laughing. However, when they were asked to reenact the same pose during the press conference to present the show, things were very different, and while the moment was still adorable, they looked much more awkward and embarrassed. Nevertheless, while the on-screen chemistry between So Min and Shik is undeniable, it remains to be seen whether this will help the series succeed.